and occurrency are both characters that represent either a letter from several extended Latin alphabets, or the letter A with an umlaut mark or diaeresis. Usage: independent letter. The letter A occurs as an independent letter in the Swedish, Finnish, Skaldsami, Karelian, Estonian, Luxembourgish, North Frisian, Satalandic, Emiliano-Romagnolo, Rotuman, French, Slovak, Tatar, and Turkmen alphabets, where it represents a vowel sound. In Finnish and Turkmen this is always A. In Swedish and Estonian regional variation, as well as the letter's position in a word, allows for either A and E. In German and Slovak A stands for E. In the Nordic countries, the vowel sound, A, was originally written as A, when Christianization caused the former Vikings to replace the runic alphabet with the Latin alphabet around AD 1100. The letter A arose in German and later in Swedish from originally writing the E in A on top of the A, which with time became simplified as two dots. In the Icelandic, Faroese, Danish and Norwegian alphabets, A is still used instead of A. Finnish later adopted the Swedish alphabet during the 700 years that Finland was part of Sweden. Although the phenomenon of Germanic umlaut does not exist in Finnish, the phoneme, A does. Estonian gained the letter through high and extensive exposure to Germanic languages, with Swedish in particular during the 160 years of Estonia as an occupied, later integrated part of the Swedish Empire. The letter is used in some Romani alphabets as well. Emiliano-Romagnolo. In Emiliano-Romagnolo alphabet the letter A currency represents the near-open font unrounded vowel, A. Emiliano-Romagnolo makes a distinction between long and short vowels, and A currency is ever long. For example, Bolognese dialect words bar currency N, meaning well, and angstrom A currency NT, meaning people, are pronunciated, bar angstrom and, a degree angstrom T, Cyrillic. A is used in some alphabets invented in the 19th century which are based on the Cyrillic script. These include Mari, Altay and the Kirayen Tatar alphabet. A umlaut. A similar glyph, A with umlaut, appears in the German alphabet. It represents the umlauted form of A, resulting in E. In German, it is however called A, or umlaut A, not A umlaut. With respect to diphthongs, A behaves as an E, for example bar currency In German dictionaries, the letter is collated together with A, while in German phone books the letter is collated as AE. The letter also occurs in some languages which have adopted German names or spellings, but is not a part of these languages' alphabets. It has recently been introduced in revivalist Ulster Scots writing. The letter was originally an A with a lowercase e on top, which was later stylized to two dots. In other languages that do not have the letter as part of the regular alphabet or in limited character sets such as US ASCII, A is frequently replaced with a two-letter combination E. Phonetic alphabets. In the International Phonetic Alphabet, a currency represents an open central unrounded vowel. In the Rhenish Documenta, a phonetic alphabet for many West Central German, the Low Rhenish, and few related languages, a currency represents the sound E. Typography. Historically A diaeresis was written as an A with two dots above the letter. A umlaut was written as an A with a small e written above. This minute E degenerated to two vertical bars in medieval handwritings. In most later handwritings these bars in turn nearly became dots. A highly similar ligature evolving from the same origin as A, evolved in the Icelandic, Danish and Norwegian alphabets. The A ligature was also common in Old English, but had largely disappeared in Middle English. In modern typography there was insufficient space on typewriters and later computer keyboards to allow for both A diaeresis and A umlaut. Since they looked near identical the two glyphs were combined, which was also done in computer character encoding such as ISO 8859-1. As a result there was no way to differentiate between the different characters. Unicode theoretically provides a solution, but recommends it only for highly specialized applications. A is also used to represent the unregistered trademark in situations where the glyph is unavailable, as used in the Tatar and Azeri languages. Turkmen started to use A officially instead of schwa. Computer encoding. External links: the Nordic Graphemes FAQ, the Austro-Romanians in Croatia, Alphabet, references.